Chris Bay. Chris Bay. Chris Bay, we all know him, we all love him. But he recently had a show. Well, he didn't have a show. It was a show about him because if you don't know, Chris Bay was paralyzed at a TNA, I think it was a house show. It might have been an Impact show. It might have been one of the other shows that they do. My point is that he was retired. He got injured, right? He's getting to the point now where he is getting cleared for action. Anybody else that got injured in a match, not just injured, paralyzed in the match, just couldn't come out of that like that. That's without question. You're going to tell me that Chris Bay is going to come back to action. Right? The only other time that I can think of this, and this is going to be crazy to think about, anyone remember, I think it was 2005, the match between the only Kurt Angle and Mr. Money, 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 give me the money, 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 right, where the one and only Shane McMahon went through a real plexiglass. It was plexiglass window. It was supposed to be sugar glass. Yeah, that shit wasn't sugar glass. It did not break easy. It took 15 times. Oh yeah, and guess what? He was nearly paralyzed. He did come back. He wasn't supposed to. That's the only time, and it's the only thing I can think of somebody getting paralyzed for a short amount of time and then eventually coming back to wrestling. But it's one of them things where it's shocking. It's wild. It's crazy. And Chris Bay, if you do come back, dude, I will support you like I've always supported you because you're one of the greatest wrestlers of new time of this last several years. You've been doing it, I think, now for like 8 years. I love your YouTube, dude. Think you're cool. I would love to meet you. I would love to get your autograph. I'd love to put you on this wall. Most of this is autographs, as you can see. Right, I have Crazy Steve. I have him. I even have Rosemary. Like, I have a good portion of the TNA roster. Right, like you see what I have, dude. But beyond that point, back to what I was saying. Let's talk about somebody else that was paralyzed for a short amount of time, who is not paralyzed anymore. Probably know who I'm going to say. Lex Luger. A man who can walk now, but he needs a cane. Because for years and years of wrestling got to him, body-wise. In 2003, he, got paralyzed. But as he put it, this decades and decades of wrestling got to him. But so, yeah, wrestling can be body damaging. It can do anything for you and to you. And that's the last thing you want, is to be paralyzed in that ring. Because you could never come back. But wrestling could kill someone, and that's without question.